Hi guys, it is day 14 and today I'm going to talk about synchronicity and reading into some of the signs because they are everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Those little quips here there that are trying to give your intuition, scratch your back, help you move forward. So I'm going to talk about one that has happened recently to me. So you've seen my daughter running around in the videos. She is around me all the time, my family. We have not gotten her into preschool as of this point. She was too young for the cutoff for the 2-year-old programs. So we had decided that we would try and look at the 3-year-old programs when the time came. Well, sure enough, the time has come, and it's time to enroll her into the 2017-2018 year. We had decided that we would consider a program that is right around the corner from our house. It has been highly reviewed on Facebook, Yelp, by our friends, and we thought, you know what, and it's close. It's right around the corner. And it's not too badly priced, because if you know preschool programs, holy moly, it's an arm and a leg. So we had decided that this was a program for us. And before we put in our application, my husband and I had a little bit of a discussion and actually decided, well, maybe it's not. We thought maybe we should be looking at putting her in dance, gymnastics, music, get a skill, get a talent, have her learn the piano, who knows? And thought about looking into that. That was squelched when we ran into a friend at Wegmans, and she mentioned she was entering her children into the program. We're like, well, it's coming back to us. Maybe we should read the signs. There's a synchronicity. You know, we randomly run into her at Wegmans. She's talking about the program right around the corner. Maybe we've made the wrong decision. So the application came back out. We filled it out. And then we called the school to see about availability. My husband called once. He called twice. 3 times, 4, 5 times. No answer. No response. At that point, he's like, honey, I don't know about this. If we can't get a hold of them when we're trying to give them money, how are we going to get a hold of them when they have our kid? It's like, ooh, you might be right. So we gave it one last shot. I emailed. Still no response. I think the signs are there that the preschool program isn't for us. I mean, again, his point of how are we going to get a hold of them when they have our kid if they're not going to get a hold of us when we are offering to give them money? So we're back to the gymnastics, the piano, the dance classes, things of that nature with the consideration because we haven't found a program we really like or that sings to us. But it is amazing how Spirit, they gave us not 1, not 2 signs, but they really did sort of perk our interest and be like, and directed us in a way. But it still took me a lot of time to figure that out. I mean, how many times does things like that happen to you and you have a hard time getting the message as well? It happens to all of us. They knock us up on the head once, twice, 3 times. Pay attention to the signs. If you've got to chase something too hard, maybe it's not right for you. Maybe Spirit is helping you out. I'm thinking Spirit is probably helping us out. So guys, be paying attention to the signs. If you've got to chase it too hard, stop chasing it. It's probably not worth it. Read into the signs, into the messages. Pay attention to behavior. Pay attention to all of the little nuances, not just how it makes you feel. This just in. So the universe never ceases to amaze me. Last night, I filmed a segment about the nursery school and the issue that we had been having getting a hold of them, with the thought that this universe was pointing us in the direction of not going there. Well, it appears my interpretation of that message may have been mistaken. Because wouldn't you know, this morning, we get a call and an email from the woman at the nursery school being apologetic, saying we never got the messages. And then they had computer problems. So the week between my email and getting a response is because of that. So it really has me scratching my head and a little bit perplexed. It's like, okay, so there's a lot of signs that maybe she shouldn't be going here. But every single time we decide that, nope, that's it, we make the final decision that, nope, she's not going, that's when we get put right in front of us. This school, come here, come hither, with running into my friend at Wegmans to the literally them calling and emailing today saying, well, you're lucky we have one spot left. Call us back as soon as possible so we can schedule a tour and get your application completed. So we are taking that as the sign, reading those signs that maybe our daughter really is supposed to go to this school. Maybe it is where she's meant to be. It's convenient, the price is right, and Spirit keeps telling us whenever, seriously, I feel like they're laughing at me sometimes. Whenever we make the decision, it's like, nope, here it is right again. So obviously it's not the right decision for us. So we're going to be doing that and we'll keep you posted. It's amazing how the universe works. Thanks for listening. That's all for the update now. Talk to you tomorrow.